What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gorilla T here, and just got out of the shower. Just got off of work, so hopped on here to make a quick video about the developer direct that came out not too long ago. I think it was a few days ago. And I'm actually in the office today. I'm not in my truck. This is my storage / junk office, gaming office. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do a video here and see how we like it. But so yeah, the developer direct came out for Xbox. There was 4 developers on the direct. There was Oxide, Obsidian Entertainment, Ninja Theory, and Machine Games. I'm looking at notes if you guys didn't know. And there was actually Square Enix was there as well for a surprise appearance, and I'll get into that in a little bit. But the first one that they showed was Obsidian, and these are the creators of Fallout New Vegas. They're the ones that did that game, and the new game they showed is called Avowed. It's kind of like a fantasy sort of game, RPG game, and I wrote down a few things that I really thought were. This was the best game I saw, I thought, for the direct, out of all of them. Well, yeah, almost. And but the things I wrote down for what I thought was good was one of them was the mixed combat. You know, in a lot of games, like fantasy games, like Skyrim or Elder Scrolls and things like that, you pretty much have to spec your character to a certain spec, I guess, a certain way. Like you have to, if you want to enjoy the game, you have to have if you're going to do magic, you put everything in magic. If you're going to do melee, you put everything in melee, things like that, rangers and stuff. But with Avowed, one of their big things was you can do both. You can have magic if you want to do that. You can also have weaponry as far as guns, things like that. You can also do melee, and you can do them at the same time. Their big thing was you could have loadouts and switch them on the fly. So like if you want to throw spells, you can with a wand, then you can switch to having dual wield pistols, all like on the fly. Like you don't have to go into the menu or anything like that. So I thought that was cool. The game graphically, it looked decent. I mean, I didn't think it was anything revolutionary, you know, as far as like the graphics go. I feel like, and this is just my opinion, they didn't say this, I feel like it's going to be in 30 FPS, just the way it was looking, which is unfortunate because I mean, it's 2024. I would like to see everything in 60, but I think that's going to be in 30 as well. And with the Series X, everything should be in 60. There's no reason for it not to be. One thing, I don't think these developers are actually pushing the system, but I could be wrong. But yeah, the game looks good. I'm definitely going to play it. It's actually coming out this fall, and it's going to be on Game Pass. So if you have Game Pass, there's no reason not to check it out, just to see if you like it. So that was Avowed with Obsidian. So that one's a good one. I'm going to get it. I'm going to play it. The next one was Ninja Theory, and of course they're making Hellblade 2. I have not finished Hellblade. I have started it. I might stream it, but I have started it, so I'm gonna finish it hopefully. But anyway, what I saw with that preview was graphically the game looks amazing. I believe that one is going to be 60 FPS because it looks like it from what we got from the direct. One of the big things with Hellblade was the voices, because she's basically schizophrenic kind of deal. And their big thing this year was it's not just going to be voices in your headphones. It's going to be the atmosphere as well. It's going to be 3D sound, which I think it was last year or last game. But so you definitely want to check this out with a good pair of headphones. So that's going to be cool, I think, because I wear headphones mostly when I play. So that I'm gonna enjoy that. There's apparently all new combat in this game, in the sequel. I don't know how I feel about that. I haven't actually checked out a lot of the combat yet. In the first one, like I said, I've just started it. After I saw the direct, I started playing it because it's on Game Pass, I believe. But yeah, I hope that's gonna be good. And then the last thing I wrote down was the sounds. Like, that's going back to, like, they're gonna put all the sounds in 3D, and stuff like that. That game is actually coming out May 21st, and it's going to be on Game Pass as well. So that's a good thing. That one's coming up soon. And then it took a turn, and Square Enix made an appearance with a game called Visions of Mana. And to be honest, this wasn't my type of game. It was very, and not to say it's a bad game. I'm just saying it wasn't my cup of tea. It was very anime based, which is fine because a lot of people love anime. But it just wasn't my cup of tea. So I didn't really get a lot down, write a lot down with that one. But so Square Enix is bringing that one out, Visions of Mana. And then Oxide came out with a game called Ara, A-R-A. And it's civilization game, strategy based game. Kind of the same thing, not really my cup of tea. A couple of my friends like those type of games. It's like you build up a civilization, and it's like top down and things like that. But it's not really my cup of tea. But it looks good. Graphically, it looked good. And then the last big game they came out with was Machine Games. And it's the reveal of Indiana Jones. And this was probably my top game. I know I said Avowed was my top game, but Indiana Jones was definitely my top game. The graphics looked good. I'm worried about it being 30 FPS, but I'm praying it's going to be 60. It's actually a first-person Indiana Jones game, which a lot of people did not like. They felt like it should be third-person. But I did see that they're going to have some third-person elements in the game. A lot of the cutscenes are going to be third-person, and a lot of the, like if you're walking up a ladder or traversing and things like that, will be third-person. So hopefully, that'll... Because we want to see Indy. I mean, obviously, we want to see him with his leather and his hat and all that. But apparently this game is set between Raiders and the Last Crusade, so like the Temple of Doom era or time period, so that'll be cool. And they said they didn't say this, but it looked to me like it was a puzzle game. But I thought it was going to be a puzzle game, and I was like, man, I'm not big on puzzle games. But then the developers at the end said that you can play it as a puzzle game, or you can, if you're not big into that, you don't have to. So I'm praying that it's not that many puzzles. I'm okay with a few puzzles, but like puzzles like God of War puzzles are fine. Like I enjoyed God of War. I think it's the best game of all time. But like Jedi Survivor type of puzzles, I actually had to put Jedi Survivor down because there was so many puzzles, and I'm just not smart enough to actually figure them out. And I guess you can go on YouTube and things like that. But anyway, run off on a tangent. But yeah, that's coming out later this year. It's probably going to be fall, or it may. I hope it doesn't get delayed. And that one's going to be on Game Pass. So we're looking at a lot of things that's going to be on Game Pass, which is going to be awesome. So that was my views of the developer direct for Xbox. Xbox needs to step it up, and hopefully they're doing that with all the games that they've shown so far. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys watched it, if not, give it a look. It's pretty good. Overall, I gave the developer direct an 8.5. I didn't think it was that bad. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. And let me know in the comments which game you thought was the best game at the direct. And hopefully, about the Call of Duty thing, I know I said I was putting videos on, but I tried to record with my Xbox, and the headset wouldn't pick up when I recorded, but my headset picked up when I would live stream, so I don't know what the deal is with that. So I'm going to look into that, but and I might stream some Hellblade. Excuse me. So look for that. But yeah, comment below and tell me which ones you're looking forward to the most. And like and subscribe like you always do. And I will catch you guys in my next one, alright? Peace. See y'all.